Hello, fine folks, and welcome to Booghy Plays. This evening it is Cloud Age, a game designed by Alexander Pfister and Anno Steinwender. I hope I'm saying it right. It was released by DLP Games, and I think in the US it was released by Capstone Games and Nanox Games. I want to thank the Anya from the DLP for giving me this review copy in Essen in order to do this playthrough tonight, and for adding this game to my collection somehow, because I quite like it. And I'm gonna talk at the end about this a lot. I mean, not a lot, enough, but this is one game which I really enjoy, and I'll speak more about it. I'll not be alone. I'm gonna be with the talking hand here.
Hello.
It seems to be all right. I hope the stream is all right. And yeah, as I've said, Cloud Age is a game which it's a game that has its roots in other Pfister's games, but yeah, and we'll talk a bit about it. It's different enough to enjoy this one. So I hopefully, I think in the month of May, I'm gonna play a lot of my favorite games, because it's a special. I'm gonna make it a special month somehow, and I'm gonna speak at the end more about it, and I'll explain why. So without further ado, I would say let's go to the world of clouds. Welcome to Cloud Age, which is a game, which is a nice world. I have to change this a bit. Okay, thank you. So, this is the world we are trying to live in. And what do you see here? This is the main board. This is these are double-sided. I'll go a bit closer. These are double-sided. For example, this is face A. This could be, you can use face B. The only face of the board which stays for 1 to 3 player, I think, yeah, 1 to 3 players uses this side of the board. For 4 players, you use the other side. Then you mishmash them. So you can make this face A, this B, and this A, or you can make it, and we're gonna leave it like this. Yeah, we can do this. So you can play with it to make it more variable. Here we have a production board which also is a scoring board. Here we have the city board. City board has clouds in it. We have some drones, some clouds, and some cards. And I'll explain what all of these does or do. What all do, right? Do. Okay. These are resources: metal, water, and in denominations of 1 and 5. These are cards. They are project cards here, and these are city cards, and of course these are mission cards. And we're going to start with some also some city cards here. And we have one overview card, which I have the 2nd edition rulebook here, and yeah, the 2nd edition has this card, which was in the first edition rulebook, it wasn't mentioned in the rules. So in this one, we will see it. It's a reference card, and I will explain what it does when we get the chance.
Okay.
I did not read, and I think it's a very short story, but I think I should have read it, and I did not read it. So I'm gonna read it after I explain everything here. Yep. What do we have here? Well, here are our player boards. On the main board, we I want to say circulate. We go on this main board with these zeppelins. These zeppelins have a correspondent here on our player boards. As you can see, I am purple. So we start with a normal zeppelin with a speed of 1, or it has a solar panel which can give us a speed of 1 or 2 energy. We start with 2 energy, and we can make our zeppelin faster by upgrading it. This one gives us 1 more speed, or making it more powerful. It can shoot more. This one gives us more ammo, or it can help us discover better the world, or make the world better. We can plant some seeds. One more tile here, so we can make it better. Here we have a short reminder of how the round goes.
Okay.
And these are our city cards. We start with 7 city cards. They are shown here, and the city cards have here a value from 0 to 3, and I'll explain what these do immediately in a second.
Okay.
Okay. One more thing. We have some cubes here. And these 3 cubes, I have taken them out from, I have a reserve of cubes, and I'm going to show you how I use it. Okay. This game can be played 2 ways. You either play with scenarios, or you play it in a campaign. Let me go closer again. We have these 3 scenario cards. You can do the first scenario, the introduction scenario, to play the first time. Then you can add scenario 2 and then scenario 3. And you have some rules for it. Or you play it every time you play it with these scenarios, or you can choose to play the chapters. Here we have the chapters in the game. And we're going to play chapter 3. We went through chapter 1. It's a story which changes this story changes a bit the board from one chapter to another, and gives us different aims during every game. The game has, I think it has 6 stories. And it's replayable. In this campaign, it's replayable from chapter 1 to chapter 6, because sometimes you'll go to chapter 4a, sometimes you'll go to chapter 4b. Every chapter you can go through it 2 ways, so it's pretty replayable, and I enjoyed it. The anatomy of let me explain the anatomy of a card. Here, let me go. Of a project card, we have 3 types of project cards. The yellow type, which goes underneath your player board here. These are abilities which you can use during the game. Also, the blue ones do the same thing. This one gives you once per turn If you find metal, take 1 additional metal. And this one gives you either immediate bonuses or end game bonuses. There are some which give end game or immediate bonuses, the green ones. All of them, in order to be built, every card can be built, they ask water and a different card. Every time you want to build a card, you have to discard another card from your hand and spend some water. Okay?
Okay.
I'll not go through I'll go through the rules while we play. I just did an overview of what we see here. I will read the story, which says this. 15 years ago, the mysterious secret society Cloud set fire to countless oil production sites and burned down large forests to destabilize the world. I'm barely woke. The resulting environmental catastrophe had disastrous effects on the entire planet. Now, years later, you travel above the dried out landscape in your airships, searching for a better life. You visit cities, send out drones to collect resources, and battle Cloud militia. So, somebody wanted to destabilize the world and set fire to it. And this is what we got. We start, normally the campaign starts, of course, with chapter 1. And if you read it pretty closely, you'll get a story out of it, which is not bad, I would say. So we're going to go to chapter B. Sam.
3.
Chapter 3, yes. And it says here, you find Sam at the overlook. Down there, you, with our help, a giant forest will grow, and it will change the climate. Can you even remember what rustling leaves sounded like? He briefly closes his eyes. With an electronics expert, we are closer to this goal. But we're still missing titanium and the botanist. Let's try and find the titanium first. And it has here, it has here a book symbol. So the first time we're going to reach this book symbol on our player board, we're going to have to read the reverse side. Okay? So we will have to go for 2 rounds, because these represent every game will go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. In a 2 or 3 player game, in a 4 player game, it goes for 7 rounds. But in a 2 and 3 player game, we go for 8 rounds. So after the first 2 rounds, we're going to flip over this card. So,
okay.
So. The first thing we do, we read the book, but we're not there yet. The second thing we do production. What does production? We look here on the production board. We look, where are we here? And this one says spend 1 energy to produce 2 water. So we need to spend energy to produce water.
Oh.
So this is what we are going to do.
We start with some resources.
Oh, we start with 2 water and, we start with 2 water and 2 metal. Yeah. And now we are allowed to produce some water. So I'm going to spend 1 energy to produce. So I'm going to spend 1 energy here on my player board, and I will produce 2 water. D is at the start of the game. We are on the same production spot, so line. We all produce 2 water. So we both produce 2 water. We have 2 metal here, and we start. Then we'll look. And it's a next step. After you do production, you do next step. Next step, we turn 2 of these cards. We flip 2 of these cards from our deck. The highest value goes to our speed. The lowest value goes for
our energy level.
For energy, yeah. Or draw cards. You either gain that amount of energy or draw cards. So, more clearly, I have a 2 and a 2. So that means I don't have a lower energy. But the lower one, the higher one goes for our speed, and the lower one goes for our energy. Okay? So I have 2 and 2, so I gain 2 energy, and I can, or gain 2 cards, but I will start, the first thing which, we're going to start with 5 cards in our hand.
And do we start with the mission card?
5. So you have 8 cards, I have 8 cards.
And we choose?
And yes, and then we're going to start with 1 mission card. Get your mission card. I'm going to get, so you keep 2, and from 2 we keep 1. So,
okay, so we get 2 and...
Yes, and we keep 1.
Okay.
So mine says, this one says, the number of cards which I'm going to build here. If I build 8 cards, I'm going to get 2 points at the end of the game. 10, 5, 12, 7. Or if I have this amount of firepower, I get these points. And this is the amount of blue cards, I get points. And then I will choose this one for the amount of blue cards, I think. I'll go for this one. And I'm going to add it in here. Okay. So what do you choose? And all the other cards get shuffled back into the deck. We always will start with a number of 8 cards. Well, so what did you choose?
I choose this one, which asks for project cards that cost at least 8 water. And this is for the level of
firepower you're going to have till the end of the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now
we choose from the project cards, right?
And we will start with 8 cards, and we have to discard down to 5. So I'm going to discard this one, and I'm going to, I like that one. I do like this one. I like all of them. The problem is, in this game, that all cards are good. And every time you're going to build a card here, you're going to have to discard a card from your hand. So one card you build, 1 card you discard. So I'm not very happy about this. I would like to have this for firepower. You know what? I'm going to give up this one. This one, it's good. Because every time I put a drone on a level 2 card, if I choose a region that contains exactly 2 goods, I score 2 victory points. But I don't know. I'm okay with that. I think I'm gonna. It would have given me 2 productions immediately, but it's not very. But okay, I'll give it up. I know I want blue cards, so I can't give up blue cards here. So I have 1, 2, 3. So all of these I know I want because I want to build. So I have to give up. I would like to give up this one. Do I want? It's 10 points immediately, but this one gives me 2 points per movement. This one, if I have, this one gives me, when I move, if I move 5 steps, I have 5 steps of movement, I get 2 water. If I have 7 steps, I get 2 points. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh. These are all good. And I'm going to have to give up. You know what? I'm going to give up this one. So we start with 5 cards. From the beginning, we have
5 cards.
5 cards, yeah. Now, let's go back here. So I have a level 2 here. So I got 2 energy, the lowest one, yeah, and the highest one gives me the amount of movement. So I have 2 points of movement, a maximum of 3 points of movement with what I have here. But I will not immediately. I will decide either to use it as a movement or use it as
energy.
As energy.
Yep.
So I will choose it as energy. I won't use it as a movement. I choose it as energy. I get 2 energy. and then I am the first player, so
Yes.
because I have this, and I will have to move. And when I move, I look here. So I have 2 points of movement. So I can move, I can start on any of these 4. This is one movement, this is one movement, this is one movement. So I can move as far as I want, but I will have to end up my movement, and I am forced to do this. I have to end up my movement in one of these cloudy spaces.
Those are cities.
Because I need to end up my movement above a city.
Yep.
So maybe I'll come here, or maybe, I don't know, which way should I go? Which way should I go? I think I'm gonna go once, twice in here. I could have stopped in any of these 3 spaces.
Is this considered?
Yeah, this is considered also a city because it has a cloud. So I could stop here, or I could even stop here, but I will stop here. And in here, I have to fight the cloud militias. In order to fight the cloud militias, I need a firepower of 1. So I look here on my player board. I don't have any firepower. None of it. So what can I do? I can spend 1 energy the first time. It shows here. First, you move. Then you can fight. You take the firepower you have here, and the first card you choose to use from here gives you firepower, and it costs you 1 energy. So I spent 1 energy, and I will. Ooh, it's a 1. So I have 1. I have 1, right? If I have at least 1, I have beaten the cloud militias here. I have fought here in the city. I have liberated some people here, and I get 2 water for it. I'm gonna give up 3 water. I'm gonna get a 5-er. Okay? And I'm good.
Now it's my turn.
Okay?
So.
Sorry. Go to your player board.
So I have a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
I choose to take 1 energy and do 3 steps. And I will go 1, 2, 3.
So you don't choose to take energy. You choose to. You have. So you
I have 3 steps.
3 steps. So you're going to take the 2 energy, right?
I'm thinking. 1, 2.
So I have spent 1 energy, and I take 2, and I spent 1. So I'm here.
I think I will take 2 energy from here, and 3 steps. Please change.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So or I can go from here.
1, 2, 3. Right.
Because this is the same city, and I need at least 1. I will pay 1 energy and have a 0.
You have a 0.
Yes.
So
the
first one costs you. It costs you 1 energy, but the second one costs you 2 energy. So you're gonna spend 2 more energy.
Yes, that's me. For some reason that always happens. And now I got a 1. And I have beaten the cloud militia, and I take 2 more water.
2 water, right?
Yes.
Okay. One thing I want to change something. I think it's better this way. Okay.
So after that, we get to put our marker in the city.
Yes. Even this is after you have fought the militias here, you drop a cube here. That's every round you're gonna leave a cube in a city. Even if you don't fight the militias here, or you lose
the
battle, you will leave a cube here. Why? because this one says you can come back on the city, but you cannot fight the militias again.
What if... So you can also choose to not move in a round, right?
You can choose not to move, yeah.
So what if you stay on the same place?
You cannot fight the militias.
But you still live a cube, or you take it out from the game?
I think you still live a cube. I think you are allowed not to move. I don't know. Let me see. Because I don't remember this one. Let me double check it. Movement phase. Where's the blue movement is played? You move your airships on the board, collect finds. It doesn't send you must. It says you may. Because that's it's played and turn. Starting with start. You move your airship on collect finds, mark your route with your markers, and you have no reason to remain on the same city.
Yeah, you shouldn't. But I was just. I
mean,
know.
It doesn't say you have to move, but yeah.
I have another question to you.
Okay.
I have one card in my hand that has a 1.
Yeah, it's not
a problem.
Not a problem. It's in the chapter.
Okay. So that was it. We go here.
Yeah. So after we have done our fighting, this one says leave a cube there. Then we do this. What does this mean? Well, let's go. We are above, after we have fought the militias, we are above the cities right now. And above the city there are three sections, let's say. And I'll take my drone from my Zeppelin and I will search in one of these areas of the city. So where do I want to search? Or I can do two other actions. I can either build some cards, which I have in my hand, or build some growth tiles, which are in this pack.
Do we start with some growth tiles?
Yeah, we start with 2 growth tiles. Sorry for that. We do start with, it is very important. And then we start with 2 growth tiles. Yeah, we should have started. I don't know what's with me tonight, but yeah. So, we can either do those 2 actions, but now I will just go here. So, as you can see, these are cards which look exactly like our starting cards, starting city cards. So I'm going to go, where do I want to go? Let's see, I'm going to look a bit. This is a bit of push your luck. And as I look here, this one has also a symbol of doing an upgrade. And this seems to have, the way I look at the card, this card seems to have a lot of metal on it. Do I want metal? I would like to have some metal. If I look, also it has a big, movement. It has a 4 movement on it, or 4 fight on it. You can use it. Yeah. So this one seems to give a lot of water and some cards. Every city card has, and I will show you, I'll reveal it immediately, has 4 sections. And they give you either energy as resources, either energy, metal, water, or cards. And you just have to push your luck a bit. And this one seems to give a lot of energy, also good, also water. These seem to be the big resources here. So I don't know what I want right now. I mean, I think I'm gonna go for this. Why? Because I can see this symbol And this symbol guarantees me an upgrade. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to, and the upgrade symbol seems to be on the metal. So I'm quite interested. And this is what, and then all other players can choose to come and get a resource out of here. So the next thing we do, we take the card out, we look at it. Yeah, as I've said, it has four resources. The most it had is energy. So it had more energy than metal. So besides the energy, you can also get an upgrade, and this is the upgrade symbol, or you can you can get the opportunity to discard the card from your deck, from this deck, from here, a card from a discard pile. So what did I got an upgrade? So I'm going to take 2 metal, and I can do an upgrade, which is not ideal because I wanted to do it at a discount, but I'm going to take it anyway. So I'm going to do my first upgrade. I got 2 metal. This card comes into my discard pile, and I will upgrade my firepower by spending 2 metal. Yeah, it cost me 2 metal. I upgraded with 2 firepower. For 1 firepower, I spent 2 metal. And D gets 3 energy. So get 3 energy.
I got 3 energy. I was at 1.
Okay.
And then I had this 0. And
so
I will
and
discard.
Then she can also, this card gives the energy symbol also has the discard the card from your deck. So it's pretty good.
And then you take the card.
And then I take the card.
Is yours.
Now it's the other player's turn. It's your turn to use your drone and choose either one of these 2 actions of building cards or building growth tiles or searching here.
I will take some water here.
Let me look a bit at the card. So this card seems to have a lot of water. I would go for cards probably. I would like metal also, but it doesn't seem to have a lot of metal. I'm trying to see. I really, this is what you do when you have this. You try to realize how could I get a better. You want also the bonus actions which are on it, discarding a card or doing an upgrade. So to be honest with you, I would like to discard the card also, but I think I'm going to take the cards because it seems to have a lot of cards. So I'm going to go on the cards. Now, take it out. Let's see. What does it have? So I get, the metal allows me to discard. I get 2 cards. And also the other action was on energy. I couldn't see it. I would have gotten the metal, but yeah, let's get the cards. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. D gets 3 water, and we don't get our bonuses. Not that cool.
And now I take this card, and I also take, it has a small symbol.
It has a small symbol on the corner. Let me get to your pearl board. So it has a small symbol there. When you're playing certain scenarios, you will not use these growth tiles. So you just take water instead. But we get growth tiles. When playing chapters, we get growth tiles. Get a growth tile from there. Okay.
These ones with these.
The growth tiles, so let's explain it right now. Growth tiles, there are 2 types of growth tiles. These are planted on the board here, somewhere on the board, on this board. Yeah, you can plant them. But when you plant it, you get the bonuses and you plant them, not over. You have to plant them somewhere. Whenever you're planting them, you have to plant them somewhere, not on over the cities.
Not over the cities.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other ones, and we'll explain how they get planted when we get the chance. These tiles don't get planted; they just go back. You get the bonuses. Yeah, you get the bonuses, and then they go back into the bag. You can redraw them later. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and you get that card.
And it's done.
It's done, right?
Okay, the first thing we do is
So this was the we change first player. Then do I need to get energy? No, I don't.
we look if we have a book. We are
We
not
look
there yet.
if we go back here, and we look if we have a book. I don't know what. I need water. I don't think I drank enough water today. So we look at the book sign. We're not there yet. Then we go to production. We can spend one energy, and I will spend one energy to get to water.
I will do that also.
Okay. Then, again, we draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw 2 cards, a 0 and a 1. So I have 1 space of movement, and the lower one, it's either energy or cards. So I don't have any energy, no cards. And that's that. What do you draw? What did you draw?
A 2 and a 1. I will take 1 energy.
And you have two movement spaces.
Yes, so I will...
You're first player. Okay, move twice.
1, 2.
Okay.
I need to have 2...
Firepower.
Flower power. So I will spend 1 energy.
Okay.
And hope for a 2. This should be a 2.
Okay.
I got
So
a 2.
she got a 2. So she fought this. She gets 3 water.
3 water, and I leave my cube here.
I have
Okay,
only 1 movement, unfortunately. So I'll go down 1 space. I have 1 firepower though. I have it here. So I have 1 firepower here. So I beat this automatically. So I get 2 more water. Okay.
Next thing we do.
Next thing we do. I have to leave a cube here.
Yes. We go here.
So let me look here a bit at my card. So I have to go to Lightsville, Venile, and Cruel Field. So let's look at the board.
You wanted to...
Yeah, I have these cubes. So I want to mark. So I have to go to Cruel Field, Cruel Venile. I have to reach this place. I have to reach Cruel Field. Where is Cruel Field? And where is Lightsville?
Here, I think.
That's Cruel Field. And where is Lightsville? Here. So I have to reach this space, one of these 2 spaces from these 3, in order to get 5 points. 5 points at the end of the game. That's why I have chosen to go this round. And I have these markers. That's why I have chosen this round. And I have these markers to remind me where, because then you'll always have to look, oh, where it is? Where is Lightsville? You need to play the game because it's not just 1 or 2 cities. So I use these cubes to do this. To mark. And she also has 3 cubes to mark if she has 3 cities where she needs to go to mark them.
Okay, so my action will be this one. I want to build.
Okay, she gets. So she builds. She can build 2 cards. She can do an upgrade or build she can do this. She can build 2 cards build 2 cards. Or upgrade do 2 upgrades on her on her Zeppelin.
Yep.
Or she can do one and one. She chooses how to split her actions.
I will immediately build this card, pay 3 water.
So she now has a bit more firepower.
I will take 1 card out.
Yes, so you need to spend the water.
It. Okay, and
then what you're going to do?
Then I will upgrade this one.
She has one for 2 metal, right?
2 metal.
All other players do just one, either build or upgrade. So I want to, before I start doing any more upgrades, I'm going to use this card here. It costs me 8 water and 1 card, so I have to give up a card. I'm going to give up this card. And from now on, every upgrade, it costs me 1 less metal. So 8. 5 plus 3.
That's good.
8. Yeah, and every upgrade costs me 1 less metal. And
now you do the action.
And now I will do the action. Let me look a bit. I have to look at the cards now. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. So I can't see anything in here. Although it's of juicy 4, I don't see a lot. Here I can see that if I choose card, I can do an upgrade. But I want to give up a card from my deck. This is what I really want to do. And I cannot see any of those symbols here. This is uncool. So I kind of have to
tell you that I saw a symbol.
Yeah, you saw the upgrade symbol here.
No, another symbol.
Well,
should I show you?
I'll have to look at it, but I don't see it. Let me see. Oh yeah, I see it now. Now I see it. I don't know if you can see it, but here is another symbol.
Yep.
And this is the symbol that I am looking for, and I'm willing to give up. So I'm going to go for cards here because apparently here the symbol is on cards. So I really want this one. Also, what would you want from there? Leave it like this. Can you? What would you want from here?
I will take some energy.
Want some energy? Seems to have a lot of energy on it.
So decent amount.
It's 2, I can see. So you get 2 energy. I'll get 1 card, and I will give up a card from my discard. So I'll get
only 1 card.
Yep, I'm going to put this one into my discards, and I'm going to give up that 0 because I'm not a very big fan of it.
And you also get
Also, I'll get a growth tile. Let's add it here. Ooh, I kind of like this. I kind of like what I got. So I can, now if I plant 2 growth tiles, I also get 2 build actions, and I get some, so I think I'm going to do that. Because for when you plant tiles, you automatically plant 2. If you upgrade, you can plant 1 more, up to 5. So I could go for this, and I will probably. So now, what do you do?
We change the first player.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay.
First.
Okay. Now.
And then we look at the book.
Look at the book. Let me go. Yay, the book is here. So let's see if we have here. So we look at chapter 3 because we have the book, read the reverse side, and it says, decide as a group how you want to get it. Trade the merchant water for it, and it says read story card 24, or set up your own production, read story card 25. If it's a tie, we read story card 24. So what do you want? To trade the merchant water for it or set up your own production?
I want to set up my own production.
You want to set up your own production?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go with you. I want to set up my production too. So we are going to read story card 24.
25.
25, sorry. So 24 goes away, and we go to story 5. 25, yeah. And it says, producing so much titanium yourselves is no easy task. And now Cloud has come up with a new scheme too. They are demanding protection payments from airships. Add L7 between game board sections 2 and 3. So we're going to have to add between game board sections 2 and 3. So we're going to have to 2 and 3. Oh, sorry. Here we're going to have to add 7.
Is that okay?
I don't know.
Yeah. If you want to put it like that, put it like that.
Ah, okay. Go like this. So we added, or it looks like it should go like this.
I think we choose.
Huh? Oh, I think like this because it's F.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep, you are right.
Yeah. And so we added this. Then, rule: when moving over these spaces, players must pay either. So we have to pay if we go over this.
Oh.
Must pay 3 water or 3 victory points. You are not allowed to plant new growth tiles on L7. Ew. They have mines on them. Ew.
Yeah.
Why did you choose this card? Give each player 1 mission card. So we get a new mission card. You get a mission card. I get a mission card. When you get a new mission card, if I'm at 4, I get 2 points. I'm 6, I get 5 points. I'm at 8, I get 7 points. Every level 8 plus gives me, oh, I already have 1 point, 2 points. So I want this. I don't know if I'll go for this. Whenever you get a new card, you will not score all of them. You'll need to overlap 2 of them. So you choose each way you overlap them. So this one says, I think I'm gonna go to do these. So although it will cost me some water here to pass over it, I think I'm gonna still want to go there. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to here, like this. And this is what I'm trying to score. Blues, 8 and more. I'll see what I can do. Well, that's that.
Oh, I don't like this one.
So what did you do? What do you do?
I chose this one. I think this one scores the upgrades here. Or I don't know what it scores.
Yeah, upgrades. If you
Because
have
here says 6, but it's for collision. How is this different from this one?
I don't know.
It's from the card. Maybe it's from the cards. I don't know.
Let's double check it. So this one says combat at game's end. Have a combat value of 7 to gain 3, 8, or 11. And the other one says have a base combat value of 3, 4, 6. Base combat.
How can I have a base of 6? Because if I turn these around, I have a base of 4.
That's a good question. Base combat is also cards here. It's also cards here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then it's clear. I think this was at 5. Okay. So no problem then. So for these ones, how do I score these ones?
It says combat at game's end, regular rules.
Combat at game's end.
I don't know what's combat at game's end.
How else can you get combat from this?
Yeah, that one.
This is a tile that gives you
+2.
some combat points.
Yep, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably. So if you, for this tile, if you leave a cube in here, you get +2. If you use this cube.
Yeah, probably you could. But I don't know what's combat at game's end. And I don't know. Game end. That's base combat. I don't know.
You have.
So I read that one. I probably it's the same. If you ask me. So it's probably the same. So we did this. As the next book action, all players with at least 4 production capacity scores 3 victory points. So here, at the next book action, if we are here at level 4 production, then we are going to be able to score 3 points. Okay. I'm first, right?
Yes.
Did you get it?
I think you do a bonus combat.
Ah, you can do a bonus combat.
I'm not sure. I don't.
Does it explain? Does it get explained? We need water. So, I'm trying to do this.
Yep.
So you can do a combat, that's what it says. You can do a combat. And if you reach a certain amount of, so you need to have the energy at the end to do a combat, and then probably you'll get, if you do a combat, you will, if you have 7, you get 3 points. If you have 10, you'll get 8 points. But it's not hard.
No.
It's either we. So combat at game's end is it explained?
It's ambiguous because it's something about also this card, but it's not the same case.
You can spend energy to, I don't know, score 11 points at the end.
The combat of the mission card will be triggered when you count the victory points of the mission card. This is the bonus combat you will do at the end of the game.
You'll do bonus combat at the end of the game. You'll do a bonus combat at the end of the game. You'll go, if you have energy, you're going to draw cards, and you can get a maximum of 11 points if you're going to have 13 combat.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll do one more combat at the end of the game, practically. We have never used that card until now.
Yep.
Or you used it incorrectly. But I have never, because I saw 7-10, I thought, man, this is hard to get it as a base combat, so I just...
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So it's your turn. We are in the production. Did you spend one energy? I will spend one energy to take.
Yes, I'll spend one energy. Take two water. Then draw two cards. I don't like these cards. I get one energy sheet and 3 movement points. Oh, did I? I didn't get 2, right? Last round I did not get 2 because I did not move.
Did not move. Okay, so.
Yes. So I should have gotten 2. Okay. So, and I get 3 movement. And I want this 3 movement. But I would like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 to get there. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. 1. So I'm going 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, maybe
So
you should show this.
If I
closer.
go here, I need to spend 2 movement points. So I'll go, I was here, I'll go 1, 2, 3. And that is, I need to have 3 to get 4. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. And I need these cards. Ooh, this is an interesting combo, card combo. If I get metal, if I'm going to get one more metal. This one allows me, but I get 4 blues, yeah. So I can spend 1 less metal when I do upgrades. That's a good combo of cards. And this one I draw it again. So let's see what I'm going to build. So, what do I do? So I've moved. I have 3, right?
Okay.
I have a level. Oh, and I can spend 1 more, but I will take 2 energy because I did not spend it. So I'm going to shuffle my cards. And I know I have taken 0 out. I have a level, I have a 1 power.
But
I need to draw at least a 2.
But where were those 2 that you have just used?
They were here on top.
And you immediately shuffle them?
Yes, I shuffled them
Okay.
because I didn't have any more cards here.
Okay.
So I draw 1. And I have a level 2. So I spend 1 energy, I draw 1 card, I spend 2 energy now, I draw 1 more card. I forgot a 4. I did not need a 4 right now. I needed just a 1. And that's a... I give 1. I take 5 water, and I move on gracefully.
Okay, so I have the 3.
Of course you have. Okay. 3 is movement, 2 is energy.
I can move up to 3.
You can move up to 3, right?
Okay. 1, 2. I already have 2 combat.
Okay.
I spend 1 energy. Okay, and I will take 3 cards. And you have to put your marker.
Cube.
Okay.
What does this give me? I'm looking at cards right now again. I'm droning, I'm looking. I so want to cheat. And look at it like this. Here I get a, but I don't want cards. Yeah, you know what? I want some metal. What do you want?
Oh, in that case, I wanted the metal. Like the metal. In that case, I will use some energy.
Okay, let's take it out. Okay, just 1 metal.
2 metal.
Oh, I
And
get
you
2
get
metal.
to take out, to discard 1 card from
I'm
your...
going to discard this one. And I'm going to draw, and I'm going to take 2 metal. Your turn.
I take 3 energy, but I cannot do an upgrade.
You don't have metal?
Nope.
Oh. Okay, that's bad.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
Well, I would like some metal.
Pedal
And I
to the
think
metal.
this one has the most metal, or should I wait a bit more? I think I will take this one, because this one also gives
3.
3, and where do I... Let's go and take at least 1 metal.
I'm gonna go for energy.
Okay?
So
Gives
2 energy,
2 energy, and you discard.
and I discard, but I don't want to discard the card.
Can you choose to not
Yes.
do that?
Yes, I choose not. I just to forfeit the action. I
took 3.
Okay.
Okay, and now this is my card.
Like, do I want to discard the 3 or a 4, do you think? I cannot discard from my deck. I have to discard only from my discards. That's not pretty cool. Okay, that's that.
Yeah. And this is it. We move to the next phase, right?
Yes.
We change the first player. We look at cards. We don't have another card, the book.
Yes. Draw 2 cards, a 1 and a 3. So I get 1 energy and 3 movement points.
First, I think we should have done the production. I would have.
Oh yes.
Spend
1 to get to water here, right?
Okay, and then I take this one. Then I have 1 movement point, 2 movement points. Oh, should I go 1, 2? Okay, I will go 1, 2. And I have 2 I got lucky. I have a total of 5.
How do you get 9 energy?
Because at some point I got a 3 and a 4, something like that.
You did not spend it all?
In here I spent only once.
Okay, okay, well, if you get that much energy, you got that many energy. Okay.
And I take 5 water. I hope I did not cheat it.
Not cheat.
Not cheat.
Okay.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
And I immediately take this
Yes.
bonus, right?
Yes, 1 metal or 1
One metal.
energy. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna take 2 energy. I won't spend the 4th. I can't. I would have wanted to come here because I had 1, and then it'll be 4 and 5, and I don't have the 5th. So it is what it is. So I would need to have 4. I have a base of 1, spend 1, draw 2. So I have a 3, spend 1, 2 more. For a 1, I have exactly 4. I can get 4 water. Get another 5. And take this cube, which I'm going to leave in here. And that gives, so I have reached one of these cities in here. So I'm going to get 4 water, and that's about it. And 1 metal for here. Okay.
Okay, you put your cube there. Okay. Now we go to.
Hide. Okay. What do you do?
Come in here.
You build.
Yes. And I want to build this card that says that cards cost 1 water less. From now on, I pay 10. And discard this one. And then
I'm gonna build this card, which says every time I move and I go through metal, I get another metal. So that's 6. 5 plus 1 is 6.
I'll get 1 in here because of this one.
And then my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to come in here. I'm going to plant 2, and I'm going to plant these 2, which they don't get planted. Normally, when you plant, you start from the for near your zeppelin, and you add it here. If you plant 1 more, you are allowed to plant or near your zeppelin or in continuation to your zeppelin. So, for example, let's say this is plantable. I can plant it here, and then I can plant here if I can plant more. It's in continuation to the zeppelin.
Okay.
Yep. So I will just plant these 2, and these 2 give me 2 metal and the opportunity to do 2 builds or 2 upgrades. So I'm going to get 2 metal, and I'm going to do 2. I think I'm going to do 2 upgrades. I'm going to do, this is 3 plus 4 is 7, minus 1 each, minus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. And I'm going to get lots of firepower. Okay.
Okay, I can do 1 upgrade, and I will pay these 2 for this one to have more speed. And we go to the next. Did you take one metal or one energy?
Yes, yes, I have taken one metal, yeah.
You are the first player. We do production.
So we look at the book. We're not here yet at the book. Then the book action. Then we do production. I will spend 1. I will get 2 more water. I need to build more cards to get more production. And we're halfway there. We're gonna try to. Did I get to water?
No. For this production, no.
I just saw, and did I get to water? No, I didn't.
Oh, right now?
So I play 6.
I think
Yeah,
you did
I
right
did
now.
it.
No.
Okay.
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 You are first one.
So I'm going to draw 2 cards, a 2 and a 3. 2 is so I get 2 energy, and I'm going to move 3 steps. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm not really interested, but four. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't take 2 energy because I have used this. I get 1 plus 1 from here. I get 2 more metal. So I have used 3 from here, 1 from here, so I get 4 spaces. And I will fight the cloud militias. So I need to spend 5. I have a 3 firepower, so I need a 2, right?
Yes.
I didn't need a 4. Well, that's life. I get a 5. It's your turn.
I have a 1 and a 1.
I should have given up a card. Okay, and I have built this one.
And I have 1, 2 more movement.
Okay, so you can move 3 spaces.
1, 2, only here. 1, 2 actually, and I need 3, and I have 1, 2, and more than I need.
You get to water out of it.
Water. And did you leave your cube? You need to leave a cube here.
No, I didn't. So you get either 2 cards or 2 growth tiles.
You are the first one.
So I'm going to get 2 cards, please.
I also take 2 cards.
When you take out this, you get 2 growth tiles or 2 cards. I took 2 cards.
Okay, and we go to the next phase. You are the first one here.
I am, aren't I? Oh, I should have been here. I should have gotten 1 more water. Sorry for that. I got 1 production from this card and I forgot to take it. So I should have gotten 1 more. So what am I going to do? I'm going to plant to build 2 cards. I'm gonna come in here and build. I wanted to go in the city, but I wanted to give up some cards from here, and I don't have cards to give up, so I'm not interested right now. So I'll better build, because I do have enough water to build or do some upgrades. So I'm going to build this for 5 water, and this one gives me 1 more. Okay, and then I'm going to, I have 9. You know what, I'm going to have some more firepower. Let's add this one, so I have enough firepower to do some stuff, to get points maybe. So I'm gonna add 1 more card of fire, which is another 5.
Okay, I have added this card.
Which gives you
plus 1 combat point.
So you get 1 more combat point, right?
Yes. Okay.
But I don't get any with it, isn't it? Well, it is what it is.
My turn. I will come in here, and I want to use these 2.
And I can build another card, right?
I will get 4 cards and 4 water.
Or do an upgrade. I can either do an upgrade, 4 cards and 4 water. So I can build 1 card, and I have 6 water. I don't have lots of water, and I do want some water. Could have 4. Let's go and build this one. I'll also build this one, I think, which gives me, if I have 5 movements, I get water. I have 7 movement points. I get 2 points. 4, 1. Because I don't have enough water. Oh, and I have built 2, right? So I have to give up 1 card. I have to give up some cards. So I gave up 2 cards. I need to give up 1 more card if I build this one. And I did not realize I have this card. Let me see. Do you mind? Do you mind if I do it a bit different, because I haven't realized I have this card in my hand, and I want to build this one first. This one is, please give me 9 back. So this one cost me 10, right?
10, and so you have paid 5, so...
I have to pay 1 more. So I've paid 9 for these 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And 1 more card. That's a 4, yes.
Okay.
It's a 4, right?
Yep.
And now, so I've built 2.
That's
2
for
cards.
Last time, yes.
Yes. And then I'm going to, for this one, for the action which you took, I'm going to do an upgrade. And I'm going to do upgrade my power here with one stone to have 1 more movement.
Okay.
2. Okay. And I'm right now. So right now I'm at 3. I'm close to 2 points here. I'm 5 points here for over 8 and plus with these 2, and 1 here. I'm close of trying to maximize what I have here. Your turn.
Okay, we change the first player and we look at the card. We have the book symbol here.
Yes, we did get a card and it says, and we're not. It says read the reverse card. Says add. If we are at level 4 here, we could have gotten 3 points, but we are not. I'm at level 2. She's at level 2. Level 1. We're both at level 1. So we're not that great. So says add project card 5 face up. So we have to look here through pager through 5, and we have to add it here in the display, and it says add project card. Do more than half players have 4 production capacity? Yes. Sam is pleased. We were able to produce the titanium ourselves. It is a taint bow ready to pick up. If so, we read story card 26. If no, we read story card 27. Give the card to the first player who selects a region that contains exactly 2 goods. Okay. And this one says we don't read 26. We do read 27. It says Sam yells at you enraged. You aren't taking Project Hope seriously. Don't you understand? If it works, we'll be able to cultivate all of the dead land again. It is essential that we get the titanium. Just then, a radio transmission comes in. Taintbow is facing a drinking water shortage and racked with protests. Sam waves the news off. We don't have time for that. We need that titanium. We'll have to pay a premium for it on the black market. So we have to spend 8 water to get 6 points.
Right now?
No. Here.
At the end?
After 2 more rounds.
Okay.
I don't think I want to do that. So
we do production. We have to spend 1 energy.
Yes. So I'm going to spend 1 energy to get 2 water.
3 water.
3 water. But
Okay.
so I had only 1. You gave me 3?
I gave you 3.
Oh, okay. I had only 1. Okay, it's not a good production, that one.
1 and a 3.
So I'll turn
1,
3 and a 2. So I get 2 energy or 2 cards. What do I want? 2 energy or 2 cards? I think I want 2 energy or 2 cards. I want 2 cards.
Okay.
Please let me draw 2 cards. And I have 3 movement plus 1 here. I get 4 movement.
I have a total of 5 movement. And I will go 1, 2. This requires for 2.
Yeah, and you get this card.
Oh.
There's nothing I could do. If you're the first, you're gonna get that card.
3, and I need to spend 3 water. 4. 5. Because I had 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 1, 2, 3. By default, I get 3 points.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
I have 1, 2. I have 4 movement. So I can go 1. So I can go 1, 2, 3. 3. That's not cool. If I go through here, I need to give up 3 points, which I don't have. 4, 5, right? So I will not go that far. I will just choose to take 2 points, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Give me 3, 2 and 1 from here. And and that's 1, 2, 3, right? I have to give up 2 because I have 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 3 growth tiles. I have 3 here, and plus 2 I have a 5.
Okay.
So,
did you use this one?
Yes, I used that one. So that gives me exactly 2 growth tiles. Sorry, 3 growth tiles, right?
Yep. And you put your marker there.
Okay. I have so many growth tiles. I put my marker where?
In here.
Yes, I put my marker in here.
Okay, and then we go here. And I think I would like some metal. Could I get some metal from these cards?
Pedal to the metal.
You're not that great. I will hope here for some metal.
You'll hop there for some metal?
Yep.
What can I hop on here? I could hop for some cards. What do I need? Do I need energy? No. Do I want cards? I could want some cards. It seems to have lots of cards, maybe some good water. What would I want? I think I'm gonna go for cards. Where does this go through? I don't know where the train goes through. So, cards. That'd be cards. Yay! I get 3 cards and a discard. Give me 3 cards, please. And you get?
I get 1 metal.
Oh, ain't that cool? So I got 3 cards. Ooh, so many cards. So,
well, and then I take 3.
I'm gonna, discard this 2. It is what it is. I would have preferred to discard another 1. I have 2 more 1s in here, which are not cool. I'd have preferred to discard the 1, not this 2. But yeah. Say what?
So it's your turn.
What do I do? I don't want to, again, I do not want to, so I prefer, this one I need 7 and I have only 6. I need 7 to build this one, and I would have so wanted it. Oh, so I can't, you went for metal, right? There.
Yes.
Here is on water. Okay, let's go for water or metal. No, let's see, this is cards. This beautiful 4 is a metal. I don't have enough water to build. I don't have enough metal to upgrade, and I wanted to upgrade here.
You have this tile that gives you water if you use it.
Why would I want to do that? I could plant those 2. I could get lots of water, but I'm not that happy. So let's take a card. Let's come here and let's take.
Wait.
I don't see anything. It doesn't help. It does not help that I don't see anything. I so want to see something here, but I can't see anything. There's no sign whatsoever. It seems to have a lot of water, not a lot of metal. Maybe some energy, maybe some cards.
Show the card.
So I think I'm gonna go for some. I mean, metal is always good. Lots of water if I do that. If I plant 2 growth tiles right now, I could plant this, which gives me, and I could plant this, which gives me lots of water. And lots of water. Yeah, let's do this. Let's come here. I'm gonna plant this and this. And I'm gonna get 4 water. I'm gonna plant these 2. I'm gonna get 4 water. Take this, please. And this one goes back into the bag, please. And I'm gonna get 1 metal, which 1 metal plus 6, it's 7, which allows me to build with 7.
Ooh.
It's 8 minus 1 here. I get to build with 7, this one. I have lots of firepower now. And that gives me 5 water, please, and 11 points at the end of the game. At the end of the game, you only count you only take into consideration the last spot. So you don't get 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 11. You get just 11 points, the maximum. And that's, you can build or do an upgrade.
I will pay 3 metal. I paid 3 metal to upgrade this one.
Okay.
So we go to the next.
Okay.
Will be the first player.
I am, aren't I?
Yes. And we do production.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend 1 energy to get 3 water. Yes. I'm gonna spend 2. And I'm gonna get a 5. Thank you. Man, this is good.
Okay, so we take out two cards.
Okay, yeah, take out 2 cards. I was looking at my cards, sorry. 1 and 1. Ain't that cool? Now you come. So I have 1 energy or 1 card, and I have only 1 movement. I have 2 movements. I don't need more than that. I need more than that. Sincerely, I would have preferred to have more that, because I wouldn't want to pay 3 points. I'm gonna have to go this way, 1, 2, 3. So I can't. Okay, it is what it is.
But you can go 1, 2, 3.
No, I can't, because this is 2 spaces.
It's 2 spaces.
Takes 2.
1, 2, 3.
So I have, I have to go this way, 1, 2, 3. So it's my turn.
Yes.
So I have to go 1, 2, 3. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm not even taking it into consideration.
You take
Ooh. I was thinking, do I want that much water? I would have preferred points. What are these? These have to go back into the bag.
These were yours?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Into the bag. Back into the bag.
Yeah.
I can't go as far as here. I'll see what I can do next turn. So I have 4. I get 6 water, please. I can do some big... I have lots of water right now. I have to pay 3 water because I went through here. So I had 3. So pay 5. Give me, please, 2. I could keep these 3.
You need to put your marker there.
I will do that. Sorry. I need to put my marker where?
In here.
Yes, I need, and I either get 3 water or 2 points. Do I want 3 water or 2 points? I think I'm gonna go for water. Give me 2. Give me 5 back.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
I have 2 plus 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will take 2 points. And I need 10 combat. So I have 4.
4.
Plus 2 is 6.
Yes.
And I need to shuffle all of them? Or without the last one?
No, all of them.
So I have 6.
Yes.
Seven. 10.
10.
I got 10 and I take 8 points. 5 plus 8, that's 13. Yes.
Okay.
And we immediately take this bonus. Did you take your bonus?
Yes, I took my bonus.
Okay. We go here. You are first.
Yes, I am. Thank you. I'm gonna come in here. I'm going to build this card, which gives me, oh, I can't go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will take, I'm going to spend, so this one gives me 2 productions, and that's 1, 2. I get 2 cards out of it, and I'm going to build, so I'm going to build that card. I'm going to need to spend another card. So which one is better to spend? Will I be able to build that? So I need to spend something which I have already had in my hand. Take this one. Oh no, because this is easy to build. Yeah, this is harder to build, and I won't be able to build it right now. So that's 1 card, and I need to pay 9, right? Back. And I need to spend 2 to get 9 points, please.
Okay.
Get them back into the bag. And then I will build another card. I will take, I will build something that gives me 1 more production at least, because I get 2 water out of it. So we're gonna build this, which gives me 1 more power. I have 1 more firepower, and
need to pay 4.
I need to pay 4, so I'll pay 3.
And
I get
spend 1 card. Take 1.
I'm taking 1 production. I get 2. That's why I only gave you 3.
Oh, okay. Only
Okay.
give me 1.
That's why I give you 1. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have.
From here you took 2 cards?
Yes, I have taken 3 cards. Yes. Okay.
Me?
Yes.
I will build this card for 12 water. I need to spend 1. I will spend this one. I take 2. 1, 2. I take 2 cards and 10 more points from the card.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. No, that's not cool. I will come in here for metal.
That's what you're going to do?
Yes.
Oh, metal. What do I need? Do I want metal? Do I want energy? Do I want water? I think I want water. I'll go for water. Water! Do I get a discard out with water?
No,
No.
I get one, but you get one upgrade.
I get an upgrade. Yay! Yay, so cool. Give me 2 water though. I get 2 water, which is not bad.
And one more.
So yeah, the card wasn't great. To water, it gave me an upgrade, but I didn't have the metal to do it. She went for the metal, which gave her it is what it is. The discard.
Okay.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Well, now we are done in here. We changed the first player, and we look at the book, the card.
Yeah, we look at the book. It says, I can spend 8 water to get 6 points, and I will do that. I spend the water.
Okay.
I'm getting 6 points. 9 plus 6 is 15. And then we read the reverse of the card. And it says, have all players carried out the action, delivered water? Yes. While expensive, you were able to buy the required titanium. No. Only I did it. Titanium was nowhere to be found on the black market. Read story card. 29. And it says, on the story card 29, it says, play chapter 4A next game. Put this card next to the victory points track. So right now we will go to 4A on our next game.
Okay.
So.
And I guess we score something at the end. We turn it around and score something, or why does it say to put it next to the scoring track?
We have to read it because it says what it's
Okay.
going to do.
Okay. I was curious. That's why I asked you.
Okay.
Okay, we do production.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 3 energy.
I will spend 2.
To get 4 water. Okay, and 2 points for me. You get a point.
Did you? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And my
we
turn.
take cards out.
Okay. Let's see. A 3 and a 4 I want. Of course, it's a 3 and a 2. That gives me exactly 2 energy and... Did I give up a card for building this one?
I don't think you did.
I
You only
didn't?
gave up this one that you said. It was. Okay.
So there should be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There were 6
6.
cards at
Yes.
the beginning.
There's 17 in here. Did I? Well, if I forgot to pay a card, I'll give up 1 more card now, which I had since the beginning of the game. So it is what it is.
Okay. I have to move twice. Not Well, I will go. Oh, I have 2 plus 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And I will choose not to use this one. Take 2. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I got at least 5. I get 5 points. Oh.
What?
I don't have water.
You don't have water?
Water.
So I'm going to go from here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 2 energy because I won't spend this. And I'm going to I need 10, right? To
Yes.
beat it up. And I have 4, I have 7. So I spend 1 energy. Come on, 3.
Okay. You take 8 points.
I take 8 points. That's 25.
25. You put your marker in here.
Put my marker. And then
We go to the next phase.
next phase, which is the drones. The question is, I have enough to build a big one. Do I have enough to build a big one? Does it help me to do production? Well, will I have enough energy? I will have enough energy.
I am the first one.
1,
So-
2. I think I have enough energy and I have 4. I need some energy.
I will go in here. And I want to use this one, which gives me 1 metal and lets me do either 1 upgrade or put 1 card down. And I'll put this card down for 4 water. Doesn't matter. And it immediately builds your next EMP cannon for 3 metal less. It's this one for 1 metal
1
instead
metal.
of 4.
Yes.
Of 4.
That's a good card.
And my next one will be, I guess, to put this one in here. It's like this.
Yes.
Or
No. You get 2 points.
I get the point.
Yes, and you... Okay, and you planted it.
Oh, okay.
You can plant it here also. If you want to plant... You can also plant in here. When you plant here, you get...
I don't get... You get the benefit?
The benefit of 2
Well,
coins, yes.
I don't really...
You cannot place it here. Here you got 2 points.
It's in here, it's okay.
So...
Yes. So what do you do in on my action?
Yeah, I'm... Do I want to do a card? I do want to do a card, but I need energy. If I go there, I wanted the points. The points. I do production. I have 3 energy. I do production. I get 2 points and 5 water. I can do 1 more. That's not cool, man. Hey. Oh, here it is. But do I need it? I don't. I don't. I have 10 water. I could I cannot build anything here. I don't have enough metal. So what I can do, nothing here helps me. This doesn't help me. Yeah, it will give me points, but I already have these. So I need water. I have to use this, so I will do this. What can I do? There's nothing I can do.
Okay.
10 minus 1 is 9, right? Yes, give me 1 back.
And you need to spend a card.
I'm gonna spend the card. I'm gonna spend this card.
Okay, and what will be your action?
My action is going to be do I do this? This doesn't help me. Could get some more points there. Let's see. This one gives some metal. This one gives cards. This one, I would like to have lots of water. And apparently this one gives some water. Doesn't help me. I want points, that's all I want. So in the end, all the water I can get though. Who knows? So let's go for some water here. And yeah.
Why would you go for resources?
Because I have nothing else better to do.
Oh.
I don't have enough resources, and I was wondering, I don't have enough good cards, so I'll go for water there. What do you go for here?
Oh, then for me it doesn't really matter. Energy.
Okay, take it out. Do I get a lot of water?
3 water, and you can discard 1 card.
Yeah, that's so cool. I so want to discard right now. And I get 3 water.
Yes, and you also take 1 tile.
Ooh! Ain't that cool? Okay. And now, the end of the game. We do 1 production. So I will spend 3 to get 2 points. And so you get 1 point for water.
For water.
Man.
And you gave me 1 point? Yeah. And we can do 2 upgrades or 2 build cards. I will build this one for 3 water.
Oh, I can't. I can't build 2. Guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have built both. I don't have 2 cards to give up. If I have built this one, I get 9 back. If I would have been smarter, can I do a mulligan for something smarter? So I shouldn't have built this one. If I would have been normal and usually I should have built this one. because this one, it only cost me 2, right? Instead of 9. It doesn't change what I would have done now. And that's 2 instead of 9, so I get 7 back. Would you give me 7 back, please?
7 water.
Yes.
Yes.
Last turn. And now I could have built this one and give up this one. And it would have, of course, it would have been smarter if my head wouldn't hurt.
And did you take the 10? You took the 10 points.
Yes, and I can for 12, so that's 5. No, I didn't take for 12. Of course, if I would have been... So, man, my head hurt all stream. I'm sorry for that. And now that gives me 10 points. It's normal. It's way more smart to do it like that. And... two here, 1, 2, which couldn't help me. Yeah.
Okay. Now we go to scoring.
Yes.
Okay. First we do the missions.
Okay, let's go to final scoring. I'm sorry for that. If my head, I would have thought of. I tried to think about it, and I'm sorry. It's just I wasn't on my best. I think it's sometimes it happens like this, and as always, I try to be as honest as I can. I know somebody will come. Oh. Well, it is what it is. Come on.
Okay, final scoring missions. What do you have on your missions?
Well, my missions are pretty okay. So I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 5 points on this one. I have 2. I have reached 2 of my destinations.
Okay. So that's 5 more.
Let's go here. So I have reached 2 of my destinations. I reached Lightsville and Van Isle. So that's 5 more points.
So that's 10.
And 8 plus, I have 3. I have more than 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So you get.
So I get 7
points.
17 points, yes.
17
plus
plus
37 is at 64. 14. It's 54, sorry. Not 64. I'm telling you, I'm not functional right now. I really am not. Okay.
Okay. So here, do I do another?
Yeah, you do another fight.
Okay.
So
where do I do a fight? Here where I am, or where do I do a fight?
No, you just do one
just
normal
like that?
fight, yeah.
So we have 3 plus 3, that's 6. Minus
Spend
1. 7. Minus 2. I have 9.
9.
9
So
is exactly 3 points.
3 points. Yes. Unfortunately, you missed 1.
Well, it is what it is.
So
I have 3 points.
For 8 plus.
I have 1, 2, 3.
3.
That's 7.
7
So I have
points.
10 plus
A base
1,
of
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 7. So 17.
you got 17. 31 plus 17 is exactly 48.
Yes. Then we go to cities.
What?
Do we score anything for?
No, for these.
Okay.
So I have
Upgrades.
11 plus 1. Sorry.
12.
So let's go here. So I have 11 plus 1. I have 12 points for these. So
66.
I'm at 66. You have
I have 6 plus 1, that's 7.
7.
7 is 55.
Okay.
And then the cards.
The cards.
How much?
you get to see points we have on cards. So let's do yours first, because we're still here.
7 plus 2 is 9, plus 4 is 13, 16, 19, plus 4, that's 23.
23 points. That's 23 plus 5, that's exactly 28, right?
So 70.
So 78, you got a 50. A 50.
Okay.
Let's see, I am, okay. We both have 50.
Okay.
We're both at 50. Let's go to mine. I have 7 plus 5, 12, 15, 17, 21, 25, plus 2, 27, right? Plus 16 is 42, right? 43, right? I told you I'm not functioning.
Okay.
And
So
I think that's about it, right?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, normally probably I would have gotten 10 more, or not necessarily 10, because there were probably 6 less points because of the way I built the last cards. I didn't think so probably 6 less points I would have gotten if you wouldn't have let me to change my last move.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So this is it. This is Cloud Age. I think it was a bit chaotic because I really did not feel really good all stream, and I'm sorry for that. But I do like this game. I like it a lot. I think for me it's one of the best fisters out there. Well, don't take me into considerations. I like Blackout Hong Kong, so I do not like the way it was rushed into production. The production, I don't think it's great for that, but the game itself is good. You never played Blackout Hong Kong. I will play it probably. I will probably rank the fisters at some point, because I can rank all fisters. I think I've played them all. But I'm also a weirdo, so I like Broom Service. Broom Service is in my top 3 fisters. Yeah. And I love Expedition to New Dale, because this draws from Expedition to New Dale a lot. And that's why I like it a lot. I think we've played it 4 times now, and I did also a stream at the beginning of 2021, 2 years ago, in Romanian. And then we've played it a lot, 6-7 times then. So, and I still feel that the way these work, that you have so much game in this. Let's start with the rule book. I had huge issues with the first iteration of the rule book. This is far better than the first one was, though this one is not perfect either. I think it misses clarity on what you have to do if you do chapter 1. You need to say everything that you do when you start doing chapter from 1 to what you need to do. How you add cards. I did it intuitively. But I don't think this is perfect, but it's far better than the first one. Setup teardown is pretty fast. I think this is it won't take a lot of time. It's not a what it is. It is not a Lacerda game. It's not a Splotter game, which you're gonna need to go through cheats and millions of cheats. So yeah, let's go to. I should have everything here, but if I don't have my files, I don't have to know where my files are. I never find my small sheets of paper. I'll try to think it from yeah. I don't know if it's around here. I have to drink some water. Yeah, I don't know what I have put my oh, here there are. Thank you, Eurodome. Then let's talk about components. Overall, I find the components very good. What I do not like, and I think there is a between the first edition and the second edition, or I don't know if it's DLP and capstone, I don't know. But I feel these cards are more flimsy than the one in the first edition. I think the other ones were a bit, the cardstock was thicker than these ones. They're okay, but I would have preferred the cardstock to be a bit more thick than it is. Otherwise, it's a mix of classical Euros, cubes, and wooden pieces with well, let's go here. With a, of course, let me go fast. So these are screen printed. I think in the first edition they weren't screen printed. You had stickers. Also, these were different. The water was different. The metal was a bit different. They were like these, smaller, wooden, and looking like these. So these are a bit different pieces. I don't know, maybe they found cheaper ones, and yeah, they went for. I don't mind. I'm just saying they're different. The main thing which I find different, and I can't be certain but I do remember they were a bit thicker. I find them flimsy. This is what I don't like, but I do like the screen printed Zeppelins. Everything else is quite good quality. These ones are, also I think they're the same cardstock. Yeah, I think they're the same cardstock. Yeah, not a lot of difference between them. The drones are, again, standard Euro cylinders with a screen printed drone on them. They're not, but they work. Yeah, it works. All in all, I'd say it's a fair production, and it offers good value for money. Let's go to artwork. I do like the artwork of this game. It's not going to set standards for immersiveness, but I do think it works, and I do think it integrates the theme very well into the artwork. From the cover, which I do think it looks good, I like it. From the cover, it does create an atmosphere to what we have here on the table. The world. Oh, sorry. The world, which is here, which we need to pass through, and so on. I can feel a bit of, I don't know, Mad Max setting. A world which is burned and looks Mad Max or the Book of Eli, that type of world, an atmosphere, yeah. And I like it. I do like it. And the theme works. I mean, I can see it as a thematic game. And the story adds to the theme. I mean, the story makes sense. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be a Mice and Mystics type of story, or a near and far type of story, but it gives the game a certain adds to the atmosphere again. And if you enjoy these kinds of themes of post-apocalyptic ones, which this one looks like, I mean, everything burned, you wouldn't want to see a world like this. If you enjoy it, the story adds to it, and adds to what I enjoy the most, the gameplay. As probably you have seen, this game has, if you play it enough, and I think I've played it over 10 times, 12, 13, 14 times all in all, with some solo plays also. I've played it also solo a fair bunch, three or four times, something like that. I've played it solo. The playthrough I did in Romanian was solo, and I think it's a very good solo game. It has multiple ways of doing stuff. You can build more cards here, which can help you. You can upgrade your Zeppelin. You can the way you customize your deck here, you can go. I usually like to have a thin deck and have control over it, but you can go like the went and have more cards, and there are some mission cards which gives you points for having more cards here in your deck. And having more cards, practically you'll need to have more energy to spend those cards, and you have to build an engine for your energy. And there are cards here which allow you to have more energy. There are cards which allow you to, maybe you want to have more metal to have more. It has different paths to score points. I wouldn't call it a point salad. Do this, score points, do this, score points. I wouldn't call it, because every path is very well defined in a way. Yeah. And as you have seen, practically this is what I did. I went for big upgrades here to score as many points as I can. And in my mind, I wanted to go even further, to go all the way here, have 12, score 11 points, score more points, or maybe, but well, I couldn't go all that far. And in a way, it's good, because it doesn't feel scripted. Mm-hmm. So maybe if all the time I'm playing it, I'll be able to pull off a strategy perfectly, and I'm pulling it off perfectly every time. That's a scripted game. And the fun is in the fact that the hand of cards you can draw from here, it's so different from game to game that you cannot predict you're going to be able to do to pull off your strategy as best as you can. So you'll have to do the best you can with what you have, and the game will give you enough so you can do the best you can with what you have. Mm-hmm. I find it a very good design. I still think I like, for its theme, and I like the world more of New Dale, but I really like this game. I like the artwork on cards. Let's go here. The artwork on cards. It's good. It creates. I can see her working on being an inventor and inventing something which asks for one water less in order to build new cards. And all of them, I think, have good artwork on it. And if you're a fan of Pfister's games, as I am, there is no reason not to enjoy this one. I don't like, for example, his Darling. I haven't played the new iterations of Great Western Trail. I like Great Western Trail, but I don't like it as much as other people do. It's not the holy grail fister for me. I like Mombasa more than I like this one. Also this one. Then I like Great Western Trail. There are certain aspects of Great Western Trail which I'm not a very big fan of. But I haven't tried, like I said, it's the reprints and the new iterations. New Zealand and I don't know, Argentina, I think. Yeah. But this one, I like, and I have so much fun. So much fun I have. Let me go here. This with this mechanism. This is the push your luck. It's done differently. That's why I say it has a lot of. It has lots of inspiration from Expedition to New Dale. There you have push your luck done in a different way. Here is done through this quite inventive deck of cards which go into a sleeve, and you have partial information. Yeah. This is the push your luck here, and you have it differently. Here you have it through these decks of cards which are partly covered. There you'll know what's in the bag. You'll know how many workers you can add, if I remember correctly. Different colors of workers, which will allow you to do different things to do it better and produce more, have more cubes, which will allow you to have a bigger engine, get more points, do a lot of things. We will play Expedition to Nindel because I miss playing that game. So, but that one had also the push your luck aspect, which is also in here. Also, on your player board, you're able to do different stuff with your player board as you can do on Expedition to New Dale. You have a board there. Also, the boards change. You have also you go through the campaign from the beginning till the end. I think I've played in that game also. I've played the first part of the campaign, the first map. I've played it enough times that I wasn't bored with it. So yeah, I've had lots of fun. We're at 2 hours and 17. It's not bad. We had lots of lots of fun playing this one. Let's go. I've talked about mechanisms. I've talked about theme. Let's talk about player count a bit. And I do like this game a lot solo and as a 2-player game. Probably it's okay with 3. The interaction is not amazing in this game. Where all the interaction is here. You can get some good actions with other players. But on the other hand, if you have more players, yeah, what do I think is in here? And probably by the third player, yeah, the third player would get a resource or so, which would be good for him. But if you want to be as efficient as possible, you would like to get the resource and the action, whichever action it is. And I think, and that's why I think this game is best solo or as a 2-player game. 3, I think is fine, but it adds time, and in reality, I don't feel it adds that much value to the game, to the time you spend playing the game. I have other 3 or 4-player games which, yeah, it works if you like this game. If you have 4 players who all enjoy this game so much that they want to play it and they do not care, they spend the extra time, yeah, it works, it's fine. But I wouldn't go. I like it as a 1 and 2 player game. A lot. A lot. I have never once in one of my plays have felt that the game is overstays its welcome. I always think I want to do more. I feel I want to do more. I feel I'm not doing enough. That I want to build 1 or 2 more cards. That my engine is not going great yet. But I'm always in a way. It's like a good TV show. At the end of every episode, you want to see the next episode. So at the end of the game, you will want to play it again, because if you play it, as I said, 1 or 2 players, you can go. We've played three games one after the other, and they were all fun. And I can play it 3 games one after the other. It is taxing. I mean, you will feel those games, but it's not overly. It's a medium plus weight game, medium towards medium heavy. It's, I think 3.4 maximum. I don't know how the weight is on BGG, but I think 3.4, 3.5 maybe. It's I think somewhere over around that weight is.
It's actually 2.84.
Yeah, a maximum. I feel. I don't think it's that. It's easy rules wise, but to play it, to tie everything well together with cards.
It's out of 93 votes. So maybe.
With playing it with doing the. I think that's why I'm thinking 3.4, maybe 3.3, 3.4, so around here. Because for me, it's not a medium weight, it's a medium plus. Choosing the right cards here to connect it with the cards you have here to, as best as you can, use this deck and do it everything well also here. I find it a bit heavier than a 2.8. I mean, come on, Ticket to Ride is 2.5.
Yeah,
if
but
I'm not wrong.
I think it's the number of votes. It's a small number of voters.
Probably, but I don't think it's a 2.8. I feel it's more than that on a BGG scale, probably. Yeah, and do it everything in a rather short time. Okay, I think I have spoken enough of. Yeah, and at the end it will tell you what to do. Yeah, you follow the cards. It was fun playing it. If you have comments and you don't like my thoughts, I welcome everyone to write. We do not like your thoughts. We thought they're bad, they're the worst, and I want to engage in a good old I am right. Yeah, the game is fun. I have always enjoyed this game, and I do not know why it did not get enough traction. Maybe because of the pandemic, I don't know. But having these 2 sets of cards, which you need which this is deck building, hand management, tableau building, engine building, movement on the map. It has so many mechanisms which blend so well together and works so smooth, and yet did not have the traction that other of his games have. I don't know why. Well, we'll see. Maybe it will get more recognition with time. Mission accomplishing. I think I have said enough about this game. Do you want to say goodbyes? Your goodbyes?
Yeah, sure. sure. I will wish you a good night and a good play. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry again for the start of the playthrough was a bit, and because my head still hurts. It's just one of those days, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I hope it makes sense through the playthrough, and you can see everything how works. We try to explain it as good as we could, as detailed as we could, while we played it, to show everything, how everything happens on your player board, on the board, and so on. Until next time, I want to thank everyone who comes and watches live. If you come, just say hello. Thank you for coming. And I want to thank everyone who comes and watches after the fact. If you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. I'm on my quest to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you like what you see, it helps a lot. I will thank my patrons. Thank you a lot for making this possible. And I would also like to thank Anya from DLP Games for giving me this review copy in order to do this playthrough and talk about this game even more and enjoy this game even more, and put it on stream and play it. And I don't know, maybe at some point we'll do chapter 4, do it on a stream, who knows. We still have to get through some other games, but maybe in the month of May, because this year I am hitting a good mark. I'm hitting in May. I'm hitting a round age. Let's say it's very roundish. And the month of May, I'm going to make it my month, and I'm going to play all my favorite games, which you will find, not all, but a lot of my, let's say, top 20 games, and which you will find about in our top 100. We will start to do our top 100. We're going to do the first top 50 is going to be me and Radu, and from the 50 onwards, we're going to do it with a guest. You will see who he is. He's quite a nice chap, nice fella. You probably might have heard of him if you are in the hobby. He talks a lot, and he's quite funny, and we're going to enjoy having him on. He specifically asked to do the top 50, so we're going to do our top 100, and then we go to our top 50 in 3. We're going to do top 102. And then in 3 we're going to go our top 50. And in the month of May, I'm going to play lots of games which you see here on my back, games like you're going to see. I'm just because the month of May is my birthday, and I think I'm allowed to make 1 month my month, especially when I hit this mark in my life. Until next time, all I have to say is what it says in here. And it says play a lot, play loads, have fun, and bye bye, fine folks, wherever in the world you